We are in Las Vegas, here at the Orleans Arena on this opening day, opening draw of the Continental Cup, the World Financial Group Continental Cup. 2 games have already been won by Team World, and in this one, a steal of 1 has brought Weagle and Gushue back into it after they were down 7-3 through 4. They've scored the 4 points since then to tie, and so here we go to 8. And it will be Team World, Neuenschwander into Cruz with Last Rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Look at the view of the overhead there. That red rock that Lisa threw was an out turn by that card, over curl by 2 feet. And maybe too much curl. It's hard for Brad to use that at this point in time.
What do you think?
We were chatting in the break.
Yep.
We saw on that last end,
The
Cruz and Neuenschwander use their power play. You can only use the power play to draw the play away from the center when you have the last rock. So it's something that probably, had they not stolen, Gushue and Weagle would have used the power play here, but they'll never get the chance now.
No, that's only when you have hammer, and they won't have that option again. It's something the teams discussed earlier in the game. I've watched a few teams use it earlier just because of that situation and not wait till late in the game because something could happen, and just in this case, you don't get the chance to ever use it. But I think Team North America is pretty happy. They've tied it up with that. And they've got a chance, and the plays all come into the center, and that benefits them for sure.
They're the only team to score in the last half of the game here, 4-0 here. World's done nothing since that big 4 in the 4th end.
For once. Even if he makes a double there, but the other option is to tap freeze. That'd be pretty good too. Let's try that.
Yeah, tap freeze is pretty good. Tap your red frozen to that back to Yellowstone.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of not loving the intern tap, because
I agree.
I got to completely guess at the weight.
Okay.
Yeah, the intern, to reiterate, is the slower of the 2 sides, and they haven't been on that side very often, especially going down the other way. They've been a constant diet of interns, so the intern coming home be really slow.
It's like that.
A little more.
Team World coaching staff
Whoa.
talking with Peter de Cruz. Have to be pretty happy, I think, with 2 points already.
Back 8.
And here with Last Rock in a tie game.
Close. No.
Coming up,
Needs to
coming
curl.
up,
Whoa,
coming
whoa,
up, coming
whoa.
up, come up.
Oh.
And roll, and oh my. Nearly spun towards the shot rock at the back. It is the shot stone, however, for the moment.
Almost this curls just a touch
Had to
more,
curl a
and it
little bit.
misses that
Weight
yellow.
ended up being close, eh?
It was really close, yeah.
Weight was perfect.
Brilliant guess. It's not bad. It's tough to remove.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Like,
Preferably on the intern.
if you come through the port, you're going to jam
it's
it.
like-
You hit
I think
the
this
top
is-
yellow. You have to hit it extremely thin.
Killing us though then, because we could spin, they freeze this one.
You like boom or sweep?
Oh, I'll throw. You can sweep, yeah.
Well, as we mentioned, as we take a look at the game's story, it was a great start by Neuenschwander de Cruz, but Weagle and Gushue have come back.
They definitely have, it's definitely when you get the opportunity to push some teams to some different paths, down some different spots, and you get some misses out of it pretty quickly.
And the other thing to take note of, we mentioned earlier, the numbers, your averages, your percentages are a lot lower in mixed doubles. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
They're trying the double run here.
A little risky, Russ.
Is it ever?
You could stuff that red in there and be sitting red too.
Okay.
Not quite what he wanted, but you're, a little wider. That would have been a disaster. Not terrible, though. It's opened up.
Yeah.
You held it so straight with the sweeping? It was good to you. Okay. Oh, it's gotta be.
It's open.
I just think it's so straight. I thought it was.
Yeah, World's pretty happy right now. There's not a lot of places for Team North America to hide.
Yeah.
Center guard's gone.
For the high hard ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of probably do have to move it back there a little
I
bit.
think you bump it back.
Well, we can't guard
No.
because they just do
I see
this,
that
right?
now.
That's there for World, so
That's
Team
what I'm
North
thinking.
America
Yeah.
has to do something with that yellow one.
Get rid of it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one over here is
Okay.
Try and roll to there. Yeah. Worst thing is I still have no idea where to put the broom.
Good thing is nobody will know if you hit it or not.
no one on the wings killing us all.
What do you think? The way yours and Peter's ran, like we're just trying to remove it.
Yeah.
Thinking board weight, maybe edge of the button. Is it going
Okay.
to go that much? I threw the hacks down here, edge of the 4, but that would have never got over there anywhere near far enough.
Okay. How much board weight?
Thinking solid hack.
Okay.
Totally new path,
Maybe
which is
inside
hard to
edge
believe
of
in
that
the 8th
edge.
end, to your point.
It's
You like it?
it's uncomfortable to know you're in the 8th then and you've not been down a path or don't know for sure what weight to throw.
Is this a double?
I know the reason that Brad is throwing this down weight because he wants to stick around, but that's the risk.
And you heard Pete Fenson say to Jeff Stoughton that yellow corner World Rock could be the winning rock. It's kind of a saver if World starts throwing some heavy weight
Really
here.
running. Whoa! Whoa!
And it will spin, looks like far enough that for the moment now North America is sitting the 2.
No.
Not good, though. They did sit to 2, Vic, but they've cornered those. Makes it a pretty simple double, exactly where Peter just threw one, too.
Just got to make a freeze.
Can you get that double and get out of the
No,
way,
you're
Cheryl?
gonna-
Because
they're
if you
gonna
nose
nose it.
it,
We'll have the
Lisa might loop around it to that back one, freeze down to the back button there.
Shoot.
Make that double and roll somewhere.
Have to throw some just pretty firm weight.
Not that I didn't think.
Make sure you get a little bit of spring to the right as we're looking at it.
The way the Cruz has opened it up early this end, obviously knowing they want to keep it open for the skipper.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
1 and 2, and away they go.
Didn't get it out of the way, though, to your point, Russ.
No, and he yelled, whoa. Not that the brushing was going to make much difference at that speed, but you keep that on the open side and give that last shot for Esther to actually have a hit at it here. If this is locked on perfect, she's going to have to play the raise.
So difficult.
Now there is room.
Especially when we didn't
If
play.
you go
it's
down
18
and
probably
if you
supposed.
freeze it, if you leave it a little short and start that,
Like if you
And it
throw.
curls
then they
here,
can
eh?
just play a pick at it or run something back.
Short run.
You have to be frozen here.
You
Yep.
do, but then I think there's enough room, Vic, I agree, to play that freeze and follow it down.
Look at her already.
Yeah.
Already thinking about her last rock, that she may need this to bail them out.
Well, you're so out of your element, aren't you? You're throwing the last rock, which you never do. You've got the huge crowd. You've got all your peers sitting there hoping you make it. But I think the hardest of the 2 shots might be this one. Lisa's going down that slow side. This has to be like board weight to get it to the D line.
Line will be good. Looks really heavy right now, but up
Nope.
to you. Sweep for T.
It's got to go.
Sweep for T. Really curling.
Gushue trying to
Line
take
close.
this right down on the face. Give them a chance. Got to take it right down on the face. Gushue has the bench, cheers him on. No, and he got it by, and it rolls underneath for shot rock. Great rush to save it.
What a save. Watch it come by this. Just about hairs his top one.
That's one of the best shots you'll see all year. That was so slow, so swingy down there. They hadn't played that side for about an hour. It's no.
Now remember her last shot,
Mine stayed
right?
pretty
She used the hit and stick,
Mine
and
stayed
she
pretty straight.
underthrew it.
Peter, the advantage here is Peter's thrown this a couple times, so I'm hoping he said to her, keep the weight up, throw it firm. It'll just run down this path.
It's not her comfort zone. Esther Neuenschwander as Peter Cruz puts down the brush. Final stone trying to run this back. And now she's have to keep chase. Give chase. Run it back. Hand goes up. You got it? Sure do. To score 3. Esther Neuenschwander takes a deep breath and gets the hug from Peter de Cruz as Team World will take all 3 games to open play here in Las Vegas. All 3 mixed doubles. Make the final. 10-7, the World's a winner.